In aviation, training is an essential part of emergency preparation. That's why you go through a safety briefing every time you fly. The more realistic the training can be, the better the level of preparation. That's why pilots use flight simulators and why flight attendants use realistic mock-ups of aircraft interiors. So what does an airport use to help itself conduct realistic training? For SFO, the solution was to buy their very own training aircraft. In this episode, we'll learn about this aircraft and how it's going to help the airport prepare for emergency situations. I'm Doug Yackel, and this is Inside SFO. To find out more about SFO's training aircraft, we met with Jeff Littlefield, who leads the airport's operations group.
Well, the San Francisco airport has been trying to replace the end-of-life 727 for years. I was involved in the process, but it was really a team effort. There were several companies that came up with proposals for us, and we made some assessments and ultimately decided to go with the aircraft that we have.
After receiving the aircraft, the airport's paint shop began the extensive work of repainting the aircraft. Although the engines were removed, the airport's maintenance team created this combination of sheet metal and graphics to maintain the highest level of realism. One of the primary users of the SFO training aircraft is the airport's fire department team. We met with Airport Fire Chief Dale Carnes to find out more about how the aircraft can benefit his group.
So having this aircraft is a huge advantage for us, because whether it's the staging of our equipment in proximity to the aircraft, laddering the aircraft, doing searches inside of an actual aircraft, or pulling hose lines. All those things are much more realistic if you're actually in an aircraft. All those things just make us better at what we're doing. It gives us the ability to develop scenarios for our training and our drills, adding to the realism, increasing that quality of training for us exponentially.
So when it comes to training, this aircraft gives SFO a realistic way to stay prepared.
It's a purchase that we're very, very proud of, and that aircraft will probably be here for many, many years to come.
That's a wrap for this episode. Thanks very much for watching. We look forward to seeing you again in the next edition of Inside SFO.